What's going on, guys? Nate the Boss here, back with another Packer reactions video, and today I'm going to be giving my reactions to the Vikings and the Packers. Packers dropped this one 31-29, and I think honestly this was a tale of two halves. And don't mind the noise in the background. My car was a sauna. It's like 75 here in Green Bay. So the first half, it was an absolute shit show. It was an absolute shit show. And I thought about crawling into a hole after we were down 28-0, but honestly the special teams mishap by the Vikings kind of bailed the Packers out at the end of the first half. But I think the first half was summarized by a lot of miscues. There was I think Jordan Love threw 2 interceptions. Don't quote me on that. I knew he threw 1. Yeah, oh, no. He threw 2. He threw 2. And what else happened? Narveson, Braden Narveson, he's got to go. He's got to go. If you can't make a field goal within 45 yards, you're done. You're done. I mean, he's had 4 weeks to prove himself, and I've seen enough. I think if I was Brian Gutekunst, first thing I'm doing when I get in the office is I'm calling Braden Narveson. We appreciate you being on the team, but I think we're going to have to part ways here. You've missed some kicks that definitely cost us 2 games, and I think it's in our best interest to part ways. I think that's what Brian Gutekunst has to do first thing tomorrow morning, because I am fed up with Braden Narveson missing crucial kicks. Well, to be fair, he made 3 extra points, but that is not going to cut it. There is no way he's going to be able to redeem himself for costing us pretty much 2 games, because had he made the 2 field goals, I think this would have been a completely different ball game. And the defense in the first half, it was utterly atrocious. Joe Barry-esque kind of defense. 4-man rushes, soft coverage bullshit. I mean, okay, it was Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson we were going up against, and I know we didn't have Carrington Valentine and Jair Alexander, but that doesn't excuse the shitty-ass performance in the first half. That is not going to cut it, especially when we are down 28-0 in the first half. I know it was the first half, and we had a pretty good second half, which I'm going to touch up on later. But that's not going to cut it. Run defense was pretty atrocious as well. And I really think it was just bad. And I think I might have only seen 1 or 2 blitzes. And that pass rush was just absolutely atrocious. And the rest of the first half I'm going to talk about is Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love played like shit the first half. I mean, throwing a ball in a triple coverage and putting Christian Watson at risk, who was knocked out of the game with an ankle injury. I mean, why the hell would you throw the ball in triple coverage? And it seemed like all of his passes were low. And, I mean, I get it. He didn't play the last 2 games, but Malik Willis would have made a better throw. And I don't know. I think it was definitely the knee injury for sure. It's like when you have a knee injury and you're a quarterback, it's really hard to put a lot of mustard on your passes. But I honestly thought about, if I was the coach, down 14-21, I'm putting in Malik Willis, because Malik Willis is 100% healthy and could make a throw on the money, rather than Jordan Love just throwing it low every single time. And there were a lot of passes that were low that Malik Willis would have put on the receiver, and those would have been drive changers and would have boasted some points, rather than just that that touchdown off of a muff punt, which another shot in the foot was Matt LaFleur throwing a temper tantrum, which backed us up 15 yards. And, well, I mean, we still got the touchdown, but still, I mean, that's jeopardizing the team. Just the first half was just bad. It was bad. But second half, I think we definitely kicked it into gear, mainly because we were down 28-0. Defense definitely stepped it up, except when it really mattered the most. When we were only down by 6, we gave up a field goal, and then Jordan Love threw a very frivolous pass. And I think maybe part of it was on Dontayvion Wicks not tracking down the ball. But that was just a shitty-ass throw. And he should have recognized that Harrison Smith was coming on a blitz. And he threw his third interception of the game. And then, what did the Packers do the next drive? They got a stop, which we needed. Or did they get a field goal after that? No, they got a field goal after we drew within 6. So then they made it a 9-point game. Jordan Love threw the interception. The defense got a stop. And then, I'm trying to think what happened next. Yep, Tucker Kraft's fumble. The Vikings were able to milk the clock a little bit. We were able to get the ball back, scored a touchdown, but it was too little too late, didn't get the onside kick. But I just overall think in the second half we had a lot of fight in us. And, I mean, I was impressed by the way we played in the second half. But still, the first half and Narveson and the costly mistakes, I mean, 4 turnovers, that is not going to win us football games. And just throwing Jordan Love in the fire, well, it wasn't really much of a fire. We'd won our last 2 games, and Malik Willis was just doing fine. But it was just a stupid game. It was a stupid game. And we should have won if Narveson could make his field goals. And Dontayvion Wicks, I was going to mention, Dontayvion Wicks dropped 2 touchdowns and a couple of other passes today. I mean, he still had a touchdown or 2, but there were other ones he could have caught, which would have boasted some points, and we would have won the game by like 14. Frustrating at its finest. So, heading on to next week, I think we are now dead last in the division because we have the worst division record among the teams that are 2-2, which are the Bears. So we are dead last in the division. But I mean, it's still early on in the season, and we don't have another division game until trying to think. Week 9 against Detroit. We gotta win these next 4 if we want to truly and deeply get back on track. We have the Rams, who are having a little bit of trouble and some injuries. They didn't do so hot against the Bears. We definitely should beat them next week. I mean, we're playing in Los Angeles, but we gotta win. We gotta win next week if we want to get back on track and not have a lot of trouble in the locker room and shit. So, and we gotta hope for the Vikings to get some losses and stuff. So, it was just a stupid game, and we need to get back right. I don't know if Malik Willis has got to start next week. I mean, that's kind of a little extreme, but I think just throwing Jordan Love in when he's not 100%, that was just a wrong move. And I just hope that he's 100% next week. But we'll just have to see how it goes, and hopefully we can get Jair back, and hopefully Wyatt and Watson are okay, because they're definitely key parts of the team, you know. But that's all I got in this video, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Go Pack Go.